Good morning. About 6:30 a.m. We are out here at Carahurst Pond and the sun is rising, and hopefully we'll be lucky enough to catch some trout today. So wish us luck. Fingers crossed. Good morning, everyone. It is 5:30 a.m. and we're going to go out trout fishing. My sister and I, mostly my sister, due to a broken arm, is an avid fisherman. And we use this as a way to be able to stock our freezer full of trout, bass, mackerel, and all kinds of fish that will get us through the winter. So I'm going to bring you along as we go out to do some trout fishing today. It's coming on to the end of trout fishing season, so I thought it would be really fun to take you along and catch the morning sunrise and the beautiful, beautiful scenery that we're going to be enjoying today here on the east coast of Canada. And yeah, it's a really big day. I meet with my surgeon later today and see how it's been a 1 month since I broke my arm. I'll also be doing a live stream on Friday at like 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll discuss all things broken arm. But first, let's get ready to go fishing. So I'm going to attempt this morning to put my hair in a ponytail. My hair is getting super, super long. These are just some of the things that you really struggle with to do on your own. Brushing your hair. Geez, I couldn't even get my pants down to use the bathroom when I first broke my arm. So shout out to all of those in the fam and in my life, friends, everyone. So let's see if I can actually put my hair in a ponytail. Okay, that's as good as it gets. Let's make some coffee and pack a bag. So here is what I am taking along. I'm taking along a little bit of toilet paper, just in case, a couple bottles of water. I do have a surgeon appointment later today, so I am bringing along a change of clothes. I also have my own bug balm, as well as some bug ointment with eucalyptus, and then some smelly things to hopefully make me not be offensive to my surgeon when I see him. Okay, so I'm gonna make my morning coffee by adding some plant-based milk. I'm adding a scoop of salted caramel protein powder. I'm adding some creatine. And I'm going to add some collagen powder. I'm going to blend this all up with my frother. And now we're going to make some coffee. Here we go. My sister has already messaged me saying, see you soon. So I'm going to have to get my stuff together. I'm also going to grab a banana and some fruit and some sustenance to be able to have. My appointment with the surgeon today is at 11 a.m. So going to be a busy day.
Morning, everybody. Deb and I are heading out fishing. We're going to try a couple of ponds, Campbell's Pond and Carers, see what it's going to be like. So let's go.
So give lots of love to my sister Diane, as she's really shy. And we're also going to show you some ladder fishing and some rules and regulations about how distance away you need to be from the ladder. Here we are, 6:30 a.m. Absolutely stunning.
So here we are, all got our spots at the pond, and I'm just gearing up my line. For trout fishing, I don't really use anything much more than 10 or 12 pound weight, or test line, I mean. So as of when you're bass fishing, you would use like 50 pound for bigger game. And I usually I'm not a no fancy. I just put my hooks on and hope for the best, to be really honest with you. And I've got some of my better fish, best fishes that way. So the rules and regulations in Prince Edward Island, you can't have any more than 2 hooks for trout fishing. And I just put my hooks on, and I usually knot them just 2 or 3 times. And yeah, I've caught lots of fish this way. So I just keep doing what I'm doing.
We really enjoyed the sunset coming up over Carahurst Pond this morning, and we were really excited to show you one of our favorite fishing spots located here in Emmyvale, Prince Edward Island. Although we didn't have any luck catching any trout at this location, we thought the picturesque views were something that you could really appreciate. So now we're going to move on to Campbell's Pond, where there is a fish ladder and other little increments that Fishing Association has implemented that we thought we would share with you. So see this goldenrod here, folks? They say once it appears that the first frost will occur 6 weeks later. So it is August 26th. So we'll see if that old wives' tale comes to fruition. So now we're over at Campbell's Pond. Ooh, look. So pretty. Wish us luck.
So this is a fish ladder. As you can see, it starts coming from the pond. And if you look down here, the fish use this to travel. They go down it or they go up it. It's completely illegal to fish out of the ladders. You're not supposed to. You can get fined from it from fisheries.
And there's a fish ladder. So while my sister was trying to explain this little object that's in the ground here, the mic died. So she is explaining that this watershed group over at Campbell's Pond had installed these tubes. And as you can see, maybe written on it, it's basically where you can dispose of any extra line or hooks so that you're not leaving waste around the property. It's strictly, though, for fishing gear. And my sister was also explaining that these berries that are on the tree, when they're up high on the tree and they're very heavy and weigh the tree down, it's a sign that there is going to be lots of snow for the coming winter. So we shall see if this old wives' tale comes to fruition as well. So we're working our way through this wooded area to find a nice little fishing spot to see if we can catch some trout today. Lots of big fish in here. Wish us luck. Campbell's Pond ended up being pure magic, and we had success. Success. We caught some trout. Okay, everyone. I got back from fishing about 45 minutes ago. Changed my clothes, freshened up, put a couple of curls in my hair to be presentable to go see the surgeon. I am so nervous. My stomach is so upset panic and anxiety is through the roof. It probably didn't help that all I had was a protein coffee and a chocolate bar. Anybody else get panic and a racing heart from having coffee? I normally don't ever have real coffee. I have decaf. Breathe. I think I get my sutures out. I think I get an x-ray. I'm not sure how much content I'm allowed to film while I'm in the hospital, but I'll definitely give you an update once I know. Here we go. So I arrived at the QEH 30 minutes before my appointment, and ironically, this hospital opened in 1982, and I broke my wrist almost 44 years to the day of me breaking my femur 3 places above the knee, and was one of the first patients at this hospital when it first opened. I didn't end up getting to film too much. I did get my sutures out. I did speak with the surgeon. And for all of the griping that people have over the care and the health system right now, I have to say that I got top-notch, wonderful care from everyone I came in contact with ever since I broke my wrist. So upcoming is going to be some graphic images, so please beware and turn off if you at all would be upsetting by these images. Okay, we're number 52. Now we wait. So this is an x-ray of my original break that occurred on the full moon, and these are updated images including the plate and screws that were inserted into my wrist during surgery. Now beware, this image is graphic. This is the removal of my sutures and what my wound looks like. I now have a fiberglass cast that I have to wear for 3 weeks. Hello everyone! Here's Deb from the future because it seems I forgot to do an outro. I wanted to let you know that I am doing a live stream that are all things broken arm. All the updates and information will be supplied in that live stream. So please make sure you have your notifications turned on. It will be kicking off at 5 p.m. Eastern, Friday, August 28th. Tomorrow, I want to thank everyone for all of the love on my sister and ours fishing adventures. It seems that you're really enjoying watching what we do here on the East Coast in regards to food for the winter and stocking our freezers. And please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe and drive the YouTube algorithm. I have a goal of 1,000 watch hours for the next 3 months so that I can get monetized. So please, hit that like button. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.